Alright, hello everybody, it is ECM Gamer back with another video, and in today's video, as you can see from the title, this boy, SHFIGUARTS YUJI, is finally getting a reissue, but sadly, it is not what you think, and it is not what you believe he will be, so be prepared for me to break the news to you. We'll also be going over new Diamond Goku and Vegeta figures that aren't many. And we'll just basically be going over, some Instamashi news. But to start off with this video, yes, after all this time, there's finally been an announcement for something JJK figure related from SHFIGUARTS themselves or Tamashii Nations. So what we have here is a best selection Yuji Itadori. So now what this means is he's best selection. So it's not a standard reissue that's going to be across multiple stores. No. He's going to be exclusive to Tamashii Nation store, which means if you live in the United States, the only way you can get this figure for the retail $35 is if you go to New York and you go to the Tamashii Nation store. If you don't live in New York and you live in the United States, and you're not willing to travel there just to buy this figure, I'm sorry to let you know, but you're gonna have to pay over the $35 retail in order to obtain this figure, because you're gonna be buying the figure resale. And then on top of that, because it is a Tamashii Nation store exclusive, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna make like a good amount of these, but it's not gonna be as many, as a general release. So unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that they think this is just a reissue and a re-release. It's not, though. It's a best selection, and you see here they say it themselves. And to further prove that, you go right here. This is the Tamashii webpage for the new figure. You can see best selection, and he is 49.50 yen, which will equate to about 35 US bucks. They're just gonna round that up to 35. But what this means, though, is also too, because he's 35, he's gonna come with less accessories. He's not gonna come with the Sukuna face. He did come with the windy hair, or the Sukuna hair, which is still nice. But he didn't come with the Sukuna face. He's not going to, and he's not gonna come with his divergent fist, cursed energy hands. And he may also, they may remove a set of hands. We will see. So, with that being said, if you were hoping to get this figure and you do not live by a Tamashii Nation store, I'm sorry to say that you would probably not be able to get this figure for 35 bucks. My guess is people will be reselling this figure for more than likely 65 at the minimum. But, we'll see. But however, with that being said, it is still good news. This does mean that the JJK figure line isn't dead. Or that the license was, that they didn't lose the license, because there were a lot of rumors going around that they must have lost the license, and that Figma lost the license as well. So no, it does not look like they lost the license, but in my opinion, it did seem like the line was dead. The last two figures we got were Gojo and Geto, and they came out all the way in April, 6 months ago at this point, and there was no news about anything JJK related figure wise until now. And even then, man, it's like, people want a Toji figure for those Gojo and Getos. Like, you're re-releasing and reissuing, they're reissuing this YUJI as a best selection, but they're also doing reissues for Geto and Gojo. And they're going to come out in April, so. And my guess on the price on these is 65. But yeah, just going back to it, it kind of sucks, man. It's like a lot of people are hype and a lot of people are happy, but we'll look through some of these comments. Like, a lot of people, they don't even realize that these guys is best selection. Like, you got someone right here, but like this guy right here, he realizes, but like terrible day. No, it's not a terrible day from scalpers. I'm sorry to let you know, it's not. What does this mean? It doesn't mean anything. It means that some people are going to be able to get this guy. Like, this guy realizes. Yeah, the JJK line is back. That's good. I mean, not that it was ever gone. Like, they're not pissed. I'm sorry to let you know, they're not. But I also do agree with this guy here. Toji is coming with the new JJK movie. But I also wanted to go over this guy here, Burst ZG. He's a YouTuber, and I like the guy. I have no problems with him, but I do not agree with his take on the JJK line here. So I'm just gonna go over here and read it and give my thoughts on it. But right here he says, I sure hope the fans actually support the line this time. This is your chance. Show them that you want more JJK. Actions speak louder than words. Okay, not too crazy. Yeah, that's agreeable. This guy right here says people did support the line. This guy says they really didn't. So right here, Burst CG says, definitely not if the figures were bidding hard when they released. Everything up to JJK Zero Ghetto was getting mass discounts. Season 2 of the series drove up hype, which in turn increased demand. Had the support and demand been there from the start, then the line may have been a bit better, in my opinion. Accurate. That's an accurate statement. I don't know how true this is. Like, some figures were, but like Sukuna was never cheap, bro. I mean, maybe when he first came out, but like, come on. So we'll go ahead, let's go now, and he has one last little comment I want to go over. So this guy right here says, you're blaming the fans. People are asking for a Toji since Ice Age, and they come with an exclusive YUJI, which is not available in most of the countries. This is insane disrespect, which I agree. And like this YUJI, he looks pretty good. You can see he has updated paint, and he looks pretty good, like they did really good on the faces. But it's like, dude, not a lot of people are gonna be able to get this guy, especially too because there's whole countries without even a Tamashii Nation store. What are those people gonna do? But Bercy G here, he says, yes, the fans equal the consumers. The people who say they will buy all these figures and probably never did. Again, the only time the figures gained traction was the peak of season 2 with the Shibuya incident. Where was the big consumer base when the original SHFs dropped? Like, I mean, you kind of answered your own question right there. The peak of season 2 is when the figures gained traction. Where do you think people were in season 1 when they first came out? They weren't aware of the show, and they weren't aware of the figures. You can't really blame the consumers for not wanting to buy figures they don't know anything about. But he says, even myself joining the game late was able to snag those old figures for way under their market value when they were released. They were essentially peg warmers. And I'll say here myself, I was looking at the JJK figures before like they went up in crazy value. Me personally, I never found any of them under their market value. I mean, I found them at their regular market value, but I never found them under. The only one that was potentially I found under was Megami and Nobara. But we're going to continue on. And he says, and notice y'all are begging for Toji. Where is the love for any other characters? Surely you want to see more than Toji in this line. Far more interesting releases that could happen besides him, in my opinion. So, too long, don't read. Yes, it's the fans' consumer fault for not buying the line. But like I say, like I said, I'll reiterate. You can't blame the fans for not wanting to buy figures for a show they're not aware of or they know nothing about. You answered your own question by saying the figures gained the most traction in season 2 when the show was at its peak. That's like, obviously people are gonna want the figures when the show at its peak than when it's not. It's not really the fans' fault, like I said. And this part of notice y'all are begging for Toji, it's like, yeah, because we want villains. We want an antagonist. We have 2 antagonists out of the whole line, Sukuna and Ghetto. That's it. Of course we want a Toji before we get like no offense to Nanami, but like before we get a Nanami, or before we get a even Inomaki or Inuarashi or Panda, or like Maki. Like, we do need a Maki figure, yes, but we need antagonists as well. There's no Toji, there's no Cursed Spirit, none. No Mahito, no Hanami, no Jogo, no Dagon or Dagon. Like, it's not. I just don't agree with him here. But I'll quit ranting about this. Basically, long story short, yes, this guy is getting a reissue or re-release, but it is not what you think. He's best selection, meaning he's Tamashii Nation store exclusive. There will not be a bunch of stock. And even if there is, you're going to have to pay resell online, because you're not going to be able to buy this unless you live in New York or near New York, or you are able to fly to New York to buy this. and that only pertains to people that live in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., I mean, it's different for everyone because, like I said, not every country has Tamashii Nation store. But I'm sure there's plenty of them in Japan or even China, so. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! I don't know. And I just don't understand why they can give this guy a best selection re-release, but they can just give these guys full-on reissues. And yes, again, this guy is like, he was reselling for like 150 to 200 bucks. But like, bro, this guy's been selling for like 80, 85. He does not need a reissue, but like I said, at the end of the day, the line isn't dead. They didn't lose the license, so it is still a semi-dub. So that's it for the JJK portion of the video. I'm going to just wrap this video up by going over the new Daima Vegeta figure and the new Goku Daima figure. So this guy right here, it looks like, you see that right there? We're going to go ahead and zoom in. That right there, I believe it is a double ball joint. So that means Vegeta finally will have some good ankles. And we're finally getting a 3.0 Vegeta. The only other 3.0 Vegeta we have is the Super Saiyan 4 one. And I think he's 3.0. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure he is. But we finally will be able to stand up our Vegetas and not have to worry about those ankles, you know, screwing us over. They said they also added a wider dynamic range for the chest, so it's easier to do like Gallic Gun, showing right here. And man, those ankles look good, man. It's gonna be nice posing them. This guy right here, he's just a general release. He's up for pre-order now on Big Bad Toy Store, and there's probably other places as well, but he's only 35 bucks. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Maybe don't get on Big Bad Toy Store. This motherfucker's not coming till July, and it says he's coming out in May. So, but 3.0 Vegeta is finally here, and he is only 35 bucks general release, which is a massive W. And over here we have a new Daima Goku. Now, unfortunately, this guy is not 3.0, but he does still have a new mold, so you could really call it like a 2.5. But it's a new mold right here because of this, because most Goku figures, you know, it's just like one full suit. Well, on here, this power actually overhangs. Oh yeah, I also do want to say too, for the Vegeta, he's only 35 bucks, and he comes with a regular hair and a windswept hair. Same for Goku too. He comes with the regular hair, and he comes with the windswept hair. But yeah, so this guy here is gonna be like a 2.5, not quite 3.0, but he'll be alright. I am hoping this is like the last, you know, non 3.0 Goku we get for a while, or you know, forever, because it's really about time to just stick with 3.0s. But overall, I would say this is a massive W. This guy as well, 35 bucks. Looks like he'll come sooner than the Vegeta on Big Bad Toy Store, but oh, even on here, he says he'll come out in April. So there are some Japanese sites you guys could use as well, like probably Hobby Genki, Mecha Japan, or Ninden Game, where you can probably get this guy a little sooner, but or even both of these. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. The main thing I wanted to go over is this guy. You know, like, he's getting a reissue, a re-release, but it's not what you think it is, man. Best selection, and he's coming to your nearest store. So, but without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I was able to inform you guys and give you the information you need to know. I'll go ahead and like this, not too big video, but yeah. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one.